achievements of mankind in the field of renewable energy and advanced technologies intended for the development of a green economy. EXPO Day 87. A specialist from Spain, Ángel Arenas, decided to place a political, climatic, topographic and interactive map in a single row. He brought a large map of his country to the expo. Passing along it, guests choose the objects of interest. If visitors apply gadgets to QR codes, they will receive detailed information, photos, videos, and even 3D images of the memorable places, the most popular cathedrals and royal palaces of Spain. In addition, many are interested in the recommended restaurants in the cities and even choose tour routes.
Bien, pues
When I was young, I always liked to look at the maps, and I think that this is our land and we need to know every centimeter of it. And the main thing is to show what it is, reminding that this is the place where we live and create. I made such maps for UNESCO, the European Union, Colombia, Mexico, made even a separate map of the whole city. The biggest map the master made was 200 meters long. It is easy to carry with you and uncover on the floor, Ángel explained. It takes 2-3 months to produce one such canvas. First, the master creates a shade picture of the region, divides by districts, draws roads and rivers between them. Then he collects photos and video. Later, all this is programmed into the QR code. Kazakhstan is 5 times bigger than Spain, and if I made a map of your country, first I would reflect in it historical objects, because you were nomads, and I think it is necessary to promote this idea so that people feel respect for this way of life. Acquaintance through the internet. 72-year-old pensioner William Ford is a guest to Expo from the US state of Georgia. He travels all around the world and plays episodic roles in films. William paid visits to Europe and Asia, but he has never been before in Central Asia. For the first time, he has learned about Astana on the video portal. He was so interested in the capital architecture that he watched all the video about the main city of Kazakhstan. Later, after learning that there will be an exhibition, he immediately decided to visit it.
There's so much to learn about energy, and so many of the countries do an excellent job explaining about how they use water, for example, for our new sources of energy, how they're using the sun, how they're using biomass. I've learned a lot from it, and it is a really good learning experience. But in addition, everything in many of the pavilions are so creatively presented. It uses cutting-edge technology.
The guest really liked the Pavilion of Monaco, where information about the country is reflected in the moving mirrors. At the same time, he was impressed by the performance of Israel with its light show. The Russian pavilion surprised William with the opportunity to touch, literally, a piece of the iceberg. Now he does not have the opportunity to use the latest green technologies in his apartment, but the pensioner always turns off the light, leaving the room, prepares food in economical plates, and uses energy-efficient light bulbs. The real holiday of beauty at the Expo is held by the Pavilion of Thailand. Representatives of the participating countries and even the Silver Volunteer Expo compete in luxurious Thai national dresses and ornaments for the title Queen No Pamas. They need to introduce themselves, demonstrate talents, answer difficult questions, and put floral boats into the water. In Thailand, such ships are the symbol of the festival Loi Krathong, which means floating boat. The holiday marks the end of the rainy season, which comes after a painstaking planting of rice. The Thai people thus thank the water for vitality and energy. According to folk legend, a wise girl, No Pamas, puts a Loi Krathong on the river for the first time. Since then, all beauties, small girls and adults, on this holiday compete for the title Queen No Pamas.
Today was a very awesome day because Thai staff, everybody very excited to express our culture, our festival to Kazakhstan people.
Celebrations of the Loy Krathong festival are held over 2 centuries throughout Thailand. It is held on the night of the 12th full month and almost always falls on the month of November. Many tourists consider this holiday as the most romantic and bright.